BALLER, a little touch for Arzani, skips past Pennington. Arzani, still going, Arzani, deflected off the post. So close to a second.
This is a look at the strike. The ricochet as well. A bit of movement on the ball.
Here's Arzani into Mashash, so dangerous in these areas of the field, with Arzani trying to curl it. Paddled away by Patrick Beach.
Sharp start, a lot of the occasion, of course, feeding the energy of the players, and that shot from Arzani was really well. I'd like to look at that again. VAR have decided very promptly that there's no case to answer.
Here's Arzani, deflected. Oh, and that's a great stop. He had to adjust, I think, to remonstrate about the penalty appeal.
Deflection forced some heroics from Lawrence Thomas.
So the opening match between these two was a real humdinger, so hopefully we'll see something similar tonight. And as you said, second place for grabs.
Daniel Arzani into the box, great opportunity.
He needs to score there. That's a great opportunity early. And we were speaking off air before.
Teague. Mashash, ball in behind, it's nicely worked, Arzani, they're in again here, and again they're denied.
Here it is, Arzani. Well,
Garuccio delivers again towards Ibasuki. Really good delivery from Garuccio on that occasion, as Fornaroli on the charge now, looking for Arzani. Russell can't stop him, the cutback this time. Well, that's what he wanted, Bruno. And he got the message. How simple it can be. And finally, it's a second assist of the season from Daniel Arzani. And a second goal of the campaign for Bruno Fornaroli. Victory 6 minutes before half-time and back in front.
Well, from an attacking corner at one end, Western United, they just commit too many bodies on the Harvey Norman replay, and they go at breakneck speed. Bruno Fornaroli at first, he goes across the halfway, and it's a wonderful ball into the path of Arzani. Takes Russell out of play, and there's the square ball that Bruno wants for the simple tap-in. Wonderful.
He's got the technique and the strength to just go past them. That's a clever little nod down. Santos, square ball arriving, Arzani! Good save, Cox. Brilliant stop.
From the Adelaide midfielders once the initial penetration was made. Arzani under pressure gets the first-time effort on goal. Cox adjusts really well. That's a tricky bit of work for the keeper to deal with.
Midway through the second half. Miranda. Good switch. Arzani. Arzani's cross is not a bad ball. Back post. Oh, great header. And Santos. Well, if ever there was a way to plant yourself in the heart of Melbourne Victory fans, it's a goal against Adelaide. And Claris Mario Santos, the Brazilian, has done just that. 2 goals in 2 for him. And Victory are back level.
Well, he had a great chance earlier, which he completely mucked up. The Harvey Norman replay shows a really dangerous pass. Excellent from Arzani. Virgos takes the initial defender away, and it takes something quite superhuman from there. All he's missing is the cake.
Movement ahead of him. Arzani, Fornaroli coming short. Arzani gets it back rather fortunately and shoots. Good save, Lawrence Thomas.
Play, Daniel Arzani gets a little bit fortunate there, but he's first to react. It's not a bad strike as well. Maybe a little fortunate for Lawrence Thomas, straight down the middle.
For Valupale, nice football. Melbourne Victory using the width, creating the space. Arzani against Clisby. Arzani still. Teague screaming for it. Arzani goes again, crosses back post, and Reno Piscopo makes it 2. Good football, Daniel Arzani.
When he receives this ball, he pushes it around Clisby on the Harvey Norman replay and realises I can't get the ball in. But now he realises he's got Bozidere Kraev. Look at his body position. He knows he can just knock it past Kraev. And then the ball across the box. Reno Piscopo can't miss from there, but this is great play. Realises Kraev's body position isn't right and just pushes it behind him and gets the cross quickly into the far post. Great play from Daniel Arzani and wonderful positioning from Piscopo to be there to tuck it away. And both Socceroos call up that may have had question marks next to them have stepped up tonight and answered their critics.
In the first half and was only involved fleetingly. Arzani has got the better of Clisby. Arzani looks up, cuts it back. Valupile's there. Oh, cleared off the line. And then off the post by Arzani. Hit the rocks as well. Hasn't been much better at home. Mashash, that's a great turn. Good football from Mashash for Valupile. Now Arzani, plenty of space down that right-hand side. Running at Kiddo, straight past him and scores. Brilliant goal. Daniel Arzani. Just his second of the season, but that is classic Arzani ball. As he steers it inside the far post. He was afforded too much space and he cashed in.
Well, it's a wonderful finish from Daniel Arzani, but this is where it all starts on the Harvey Norman replay. This is what we're so used to from this man, Zinedine Mashash. Tight control, powerful run, playing forward, and as the ball comes out to Daniel Arzani, his first thought is to get Ryan Kiddo on the back foot, shapes to go outside, brings it back in the left, and that's a wonderful finish into the far corner. Great play from Melbourne Victory, just shifts his weight, Daniel Arzani, onto the left foot, and from there, it's just a pass into the far corner, and he brings Melbourne Victory level. Great football through the middle.
Exciting talents in the attacking third for Melbourne Victory. Getting involved early, Arzani, Valupile, Virgos. Here is Nishan Valupile. Can he get it out from under his feet? He can. Goals in 6 consecutive matches for Nishan Valupile. And on the occasion of his 100th game for Melbourne Victory, he opens the scoring early in Wellington.
Well, the Centurion is Arthur Dillis's golden boy, and boy has he found a golden vein of form. That time Valupile vanquishes the Wellington Phoenix defence, drops off a wide area, slips into space between Tim Payne and Scott Wooden, and then squares up the Wellington Phoenix number 4. Wooden tries to back off, delay, but that's...
Into the final 10 minutes of this first half. Long again, and Virgos is onto this one. He's got him between Hughes and Wooten. Nikos Virgos, another save by Oluwaemi. Still there for Daniel Arzani. And Oluwaemi stands up big again, back to back.
Has been impressive. Returned against Sydney, a couple of big saves there. Secured a point against Western Sydney Wanderers, and then big again late on.
Here's Arzani. Wanted to go on his own, and he hits the woodwork. And it's put behind for a corner by Cooley Adamson.
Yeah, Daniel Arzani. Great explosive speed. Turning Matt Yerman onto his right side, not his stronger side. But it's just too sharp.
Maladon with no options beyond him, opting to go back. Here's Daniel Arzani. And he spotted that little gap. This is a big chance. Casey Boss opens the scoring by scoring in his 3rd consecutive A-League match. And what a start for Arthur Dillis's team. Nobody tracked the run of the fullback. Daniel Arzani found him, and Casey Boss finished like a boss.
Well, the red shirts at the back, it just parted like the Red Sea. Look at the space that Daniel Arzani has to pick a pass on the Harvey Norman replay. Casey Boss just drifted in behind. It's a wonderful pass and a clinical finish, but all too easy Melbourne Victory slice open the Wanderers' defence, and it's Daniel Arzani gets another assist. He's been in good form, and Casey Boss can't stop scoring.